everybody. This is Jared Hamilton with the Hamilton Group at Cherry Creek Mortgage, and welcome to another edition of Java with Jared. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Well, last week, or well, this week actually, we saw the start of Lent on Wednesday as well as Valentine's Day, and so hope your Valentine's Day was full of a whole bunch of love. Unfortunately, interest rates didn't get a whole lot of love here this week. Rates finished the week once again a little bit worse than where they ended last week. It wasn't a big slide, not as much of a slide as what we've seen, but nonetheless, rates were still a little bit worse. Stock market began to rebound, and that put a little bit of pressure on interest rates. You know, here's just fundamentally, here's what's going on. We've got some concerns over inflation, and I'll tell you about the CPI number in a bit, and that puts pressure on interest rates. The economy is doing pretty good, even though the stock market has suffered. That's because of inflation and just the normal correction, which is now kind of rebounded a little bit. So now we're seeing a stock market kind of stabilizing. Maybe that's going to put pressure on interest rates, and there's just less buying of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries because the Federal Reserve, has been curtailing their balance sheet, and that's just going to put pressure on interest rates. We did see the consumer price index come in, and rates were trying to mount a comeback on Monday and Tuesday, but then the CPI number came in much stronger than expected. Expectations were only for 0.3% increase. It was 0.5% increase, and then that kind of ruined everything. And then we did see housing starts come in really strong, and no big surprise. And permits also come in really strong. Housing starts were up over 10%. Building permits were up over 7.5%. So we just got this strong economy, or good economy. Some inflation concerns, and the stock market stabilizing, and it's just going to be putting pressure on interest rates. And that brought up a kind of an interesting point. Is this going to put a whole lot of pressure here on the sentiment for people buying houses? I mean, is this going to hurt our housing market? And I saw this wonderful little survey that was done. And again, us being in mortgage world and you being in real estate, there's always going to be concern. Well, is this going to put a damper on the housing market? And Redfin did this study. Sorry about my phone here. And I'll show this to you. This study said that if the buyers were surveyed and if rates went up past 5%, would you get out of the market? Would you cancel your plans to buy? And only 6%, right here, only 6% said that they would cancel their plans to buy. 27% said they might slow down their search and see if rates come back down again, which is kind of, as fool's game here. Values continue to go up. Will rates come back down again? Yes, eventually, but how high do they go up in the meantime, and what do they come down to? And in the meantime, if rates continue to, or if values continue to go up, you're still going to be buying a house for more. So if you have any clients that fit this category, give me a call, and I've got a great cost of waiting thing that we can send them. 25 say no impact. 21% says they maybe increase their urgency to buy. So really, if anything, kind of the funny thing is that when rates go up, as we see what happens, it just creates more urgency because only 6% drop out, but 21% say it's going to create more urgency. And then the last category here, 21% wouldn't necessarily, their urgency wouldn't increase, but they would be looking in different areas. They might just, adjust what they're looking at. Really interesting data, I think. So if you've got clients that are thinking that rates are going to go up and so there's just going to be less people buying, show them that. And if you need that survey, call me and let me know. Show them that that's not what's going to happen. That's actually going to cause more pressure. So we need to be out there now, serious about it, be making good offers, be making strong offers, and we've got some ideas on that. I think it's just really interesting data. So anyway, if you have any questions, give me a call. If you have anybody out there looking this weekend, call us. If you're working this weekend, so are we. Thanks for joining me with Java with Jared. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.